Well, it had to be this size. I mean, I looked at a few. I'd looked at some in, on the internet. I'd tried to do a little greenhouse on the side of a building up north, not knowing much about it. Did quite a bit of research, but just never got around to building one. So I looked around, and when I saw the prototypes of this, I thought, that looks like what I need. The price was right, timing was right, and I haven't looked back. I haven't seen anything that I would replace it with anywhere.
In choosing a greenhouse, something that's going to last a long time as well as hold up to the winds. Sometimes in our area we get some high winds, and we didn't want anything that we had to worry about as far as wind and weather, and also time. We wanted something that was going to last a long time.
So we live in Winchester Hills. We get huge winds, and as I mentioned before, I have a small greenhouse that I bought on the internet, thinking it was stable. It was supposed to hold up to great winds. We'd had it up 3 months. I lost 2 panels. So when I decided to put up a large greenhouse, I went looking to try to find one that would hold up to the wind, and I don't have to worry about it. We actually shopped around the neighborhood here. There's quite a few of them out here, and they'd been up for 7 or 8 years and had no problems with the wind. We've had this one, I think this is our 4th summer, and no issues with the wind at all.
But I'm an engineer, done a lot of structural work, and when I was putting the greenhouse up, I was very impressed with the structural integrity of the design of the building. And I was able to build it myself, put it all up myself, put all the parts together, except for the cover. I had to have some help with that. But it is, when in a windstorm, I just soon be in here as any place. And we do have some terrific winds here in this neighborhood. But it has withstood all of that, and then some.
Even though the wind blows through here like really maybe 50-mile-an-hour winds, it stands up to the weather. It stood up to the cold and hail, and so it's very tough. The Tuff Greenhouse is wonderful. It's held up in the wind, it's held up in the rain, storms, whatever. I mean, it's like the little white sanctuary. You can come out here when it's blowing 50 miles an hour out there and garden.
It is a tough bird. Don't have any qualms at all about its structural integrity. The design, there's plenty of room, plenty of height, plenty of width. The walls come down so that you're not bumping into the walls as you're trying to work to the edges. It's easily repaired if it does get damaged, and I think it's just a tough little bird.